of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. Patrol maintains a constant vigilance to ensure the safe delivery of the millions of dollars worth of cargo which is transported annually over the highways. The shipments are of varying nature and varying value, but the cargo most tempting to the lawbreaker is money. On August 20th of this year, an armored truck was delivering a $33,000 payroll to the Reiner Oil Company. The schedule and contents of this truck were known, and a highly dangerous plan for seizing it had been devised by two criminals, Virgil Stocker and Alfred Davidson.
You handled that thing like you love it.
Soldier's weapon's his best friend.
Guess you ought to know, huh?
Ask any guy who spent 14 months in Korea. I fought from Busan to the Yalu River and back. I guess I told enough for you to guess how rugged it was. I got 3 tanks. I kept one of these so hot it burned my hand. And what did it get me?
Well, you got a lot of decorations.
Medals. You can buy them in any pawn shop. You sure you remember what I taught you? All right, get a rocket.
Okay.
All right, feed me. Hey, wait a minute. You wouldn't last 10 minutes with a bazooka man.
All right.
All right, take it out.
I'll get it. Just take it easy, Stocker.
All right, once more now.
Yeah.
Feed me.
There you are.
Yeah, that's better. You could be a little faster.
Yeah. Say, look, Stocker, you taught me how to work one of these things, but, where does it get all its power?
You don't have to know where it gets its power, as long as you see what it does. Take this car, right to shreds. An armor plate on a tank, hole right through it. And the average safe, just like butter. When you see what this gets us, you won't worry about decorations.
I hope you're right.
Of the armored truck at the expected time confirmed the information which Stocker and Davidson had previously obtained.
There's a lot of money there. Yeah, man. Pays to keep your ears and eyes open.
You know something, Stocker? I bet even I could hit that going by.
No sense shooting at a moving target. Come on. We'll do this the smart way.
Right.
Truck personnel, conscious that their most dangerous position was at the point of pickup or delivery of the money, maintained their usual caution and continued on to the payroll office. Stocker and Davidson followed at a safe distance, confident that the terrible and superior firepower of the bazooka would overcome any obstacle to their capturing the payroll.
Highway Patrol.
Fletcher, Army Criminal Intelligence.
How are you? You got a list of what was taken?
Bazooka, 19 rocket projectiles, 6 hand grenades, gas, a pair of masks, and assorted small arms. Our suspect posed as a sergeant from a tank destroyer company. The warehouse entry gave us a pretty fair description.
Virgil Stocker.
Well, that's who we think it is. He's an ex-soldier. Dishonorable discharge.
5'11", 170 pounds. He got brown hair. Well, that checks with one of our suspects.
One of them?
Yeah, we got Stocker and a John Doe, age about 25.
How have we got them spotted?
Gas station attendant called in. Said he serviced the car, saw a bazooka in the back seat.
3427 to 2150.
2150 by.
3427, traveling east on 14 from Council Flats.
You've got a description of the car. Set up a roadblock at Kings Road.
10-4.
3632. Give me your 1020. 2 men in a car. They're traveling west. We've alerted the FBI and other agencies. We'll do what we can.
3632, heading south on Arrow Highway, just approaching 14.
Set up a roadblock on 14 at that point.
3632, 10-4.
We've only got 2 units available. Look, here's where we stand. If our information is correct, the suspect should be right in this area. $21.50 by.
3427 to 2150, go ahead.
Any traffic at your point?
Not a car. That doesn't mean anything. This is a pretty quiet road.
Well, that's your territory. Anything around there might interest him?
Well, the oil company's accounting and payroll office is here, but they've been paying salaries by check.
10-4. Now, we've got 14 blocked off here, here, and here. If they're in there, they can't get out.
I can think of one way out. A bazooka hits with the impact of a 75-millimeter howitzer. Can tear a patrol car to shreds. If they decide to fight their way out, what can one man do with a .38 revolver?
All right, what do you suggest?
Well, we can move in some armor.
How long?
Oh, say 6 hours.
They should be at one of our roadblocks in about 6-7 minutes.
They've got us on firepower and range.
Well, let's hope they won't fight.
Suppose they do.
That's one thing we have in common with the Army. We're paid for that, too. Go ahead, 3427.
Armored truck just delivered $33,000 cash payroll to the oil company.
I thought they paid by check.
But there's been a change. The workers needed cash. There weren't any banks around.
Then hold your position. I'll meet you. You want to ride with me?
You bet.
men knocked him out, blew the safe, grabbed the payroll, and left going that way in a black sedan.
Thanks very much. You got a gun?
Yeah, but it's no good against a bazooka.
We got rifles coming. It'll take an hour to get here. Come on, let's go. 2150 to 3427.
3427, bye.
They're headed your way. Do you know what a bazooka can do?
I sure do. I was in the Army. 10-4.
Come in.
3632, bye.
It's coming your way west. Take off, code 3.
It's a roadblock. Where's the cop? Well, we can blast our way past that.
With the knowledge that their sidearms were no match for the bazooka, the patrol continue their efforts to apprehend the criminals. With an inadequate number of units available, the patrol could only try to contain the criminals within the oil field area, using as an advantage the fact that there were only 2 avenues of escape.
How far are you trailing them?
300 yards.
They're in bazooka range.
Drop back about 100 yards. Try and keep them in sight.
10-4.
(3632) to 2150, passing through Hastings Junction.
Hold it right there. Set up a roadblock.
Feed me! I'm feeding you. Okay. I'll take him just as he comes around the turn. Right. Supposed to be such a killer with a bazooka.
3427 to 2150.
2150 by.
I'm out of service, but they're still headed your way.
Are you hurt?
Negative. Near miss. They got the tires. I'm off the road.
Can you get back on the highway?
I think so.
Set up a block in case they get by me. 10-4?
10-4.
Get off this road!
Stymied by the roadblocks in each direction, the criminals were forced to return to the Reiner oil fields. The patrol followed, hoping to apprehend the suspects before they found a back road out of the area.
That's your second miss today. Is that how you knocked out those 3 tanks?
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Look, Stockard, we're stuck up here with every cop in the country headed this way, and you say don't worry.
With this, we can shoot our way out anytime we want to.
Well, come on, then. Let's shoot our way out now.
Will you let me run things? When I'm through, they'll give us the money, just to get rid of us.
Yeah.
Coming to Reiner Oil Field, 10 miles west of Hastings Junction. Notify the FBI. Get your men on the other side of the road.
Right. Now, these new oil fields got to be watched. I hope this won't last too long.
You know, I can't figure it. With that weapon, they can fight their way out of here anytime they want.
Maybe they got a safer way. I'm going to find out.
Wait a minute. Criminal intelligence is just another way of saying Army detective. I'm a policeman, too.
I wish I had somebody from the artillery right now.
Oil workers moving across the road. Let them go.
All right, both of you. Come on with your hands up. You haven't got a chance.
The cop.
I hope he shows himself. Feed me.
Okay.
You haven't got a chance. Come on with your hands up.
What's the matter, Stockard? He ain't even in good pistol range.
I know that. Look around you, cop. Oil wells. Storage tanks. How much damage do you think I can do from here? You ever see an oil field on fire? How many million do you think this field's worth? I can lock it from here.
A near miss will set this whole place in flames.
Get whatever he wants. He can keep the payroll.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Maybe you don't know what this oil field's worth.
Hold your fire!
You hold it.
Own it yourself. That payroll's our money. If you want to give it to him, we can. We won't press the charges.
There's nothing I can do about it now. Never mind the charges. They've committed a crime.
Well, maybe you got an answer for this. How many crimes is an oil field worth? We haven't begun to tap this basin yet.
All right. You've had time to talk it over.
What's your price?
Clear your roadblocks. Then pull your car to where we can disable it. And hostages. And some people to keep us company.
I'll have to get an okay from headquarters.
Okay, cop. You got just 3 minutes to get it.
3 minutes, give him what he wants.
You stall him. I'll see if I can get within pistol range.
I'll go along with you. You may need help.
Thanks.
How much time they got?
2 minutes.
Seems like they've taken an hour. Look, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we should get out of here.
Let me have it for a while. I'd like to see what a rocket will do to an oil tank.
Maybe we ain't deep enough, huh?
You know something, Buster? I don't think you ever saw Korea. Go on. Tell me. How long were you really in the Army?
Didn't they use these against snipers in the Pacific?
They sure did. That's as good as light tank armor. But I don't think it'll stand a point-blank hit.
Did Stocker ever see combat?
No, PX clerk. But he did go through basic training.
Maybe he'll break and run.
He might.
Let's try it. Wait a minute. Have you ever run one of these things?
Well, I can try. I used to be an old tank man.
All right, let's go.
they've had their 3 minutes.
Let's give up. We'll give them back their money. Maybe that way they'll...
Look, Stocker, I'm going to give them something to remember me by. Then I'm going to blast my way out of here. Now I need somebody to feed this thing. And so help me, you few chicken. Now.
Oil well, Mother Matey.
I'll get those storage tanks first. Look! Reload! I said reload! If you run, Stocker, so help me, I'll kill you!
Don't worry, we'll book him.
Thanks. We'll work out prosecution with the FBI. One more day like this, and I'm going to put in for a combat infantryman's badge. Maybe we can find one for you, too.
Thanks very much. This badge causes us enough trouble. Patrol in action again next week. Until then, remember, leave your blood at the Red Cross, not on the highway. This is Roderick Crawford saying, see you next week.
We've got comedy coming up at 5 with that lovable team of George Burns and Gracie Allen. Up next, there's adventure in action in the depths of the sea when Lloyd Bridges goes down for the sea hunt. Here on WBFS TV 33, your Yankee baseball station.